Today we're reviewing one of the coolest ways that you can reveal a playing card on your phone. Welcome back to this channel. Hello, my name is Alon. I'm a magician, mentalist, and a community owner, and I'm so excited to have you back to this channel. But if this is your first time, just to start, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you are gonna love this review. Whilst you're at it, turn on those notifications and hit the like button because it helps out a lot. But if you're new or coming back, you know the drill. This is a magic review, and in fact, this is an app review. I've been reviewing loads and loads of apps recently, and I absolutely love it. Apps are part of my daily life. As you will see, every single time I review something, it is really tested in the real world. I do love using apps. I have a lot of them. And this app that I'm gonna review today has been tested in the real world and it gets some amazing reactions. And what is it? It is the amazing Unexpected Delivery by Gaz Gross. Now let's just dive straight into it and tell you guys exactly what on earth is Unexpected Delivery and what can it do. So essentially, this is a card reveal. Now before you stop and leave this video, this isn't just an ordinary card reveal. I have personally never seen something like this before, and it uses your app on a phone, and of course to a spectator it doesn't feel like an app. And by the way, it doesn't have to be cards because I heard by an amazing guys that also ESP symbols are coming soon. But specifically what's happening is you tell a spectator that you have this really special magic app on your phone. But before they do that, they can name a card freely or select one, or absolutely free choice between 1 and 52 cards. Then you tell them you have this crazy app. In this case, let's say it's the 5 of Hearts. And you're gonna swipe on your phone and you're gonna tell them that you have this crazy app. And it's right here. Look, you have the mind reading app. And you're gonna click the mind reading app. And on the mind reading app, you can input how many times the spectator shuffle the deck. Essentially, they have the deck and they can shuffle as many times as they want. Let's say they shuffle 4 times. You give them another chance. You want to reshuffle. They shuffle another time. 5 times. Just shuffling the cards. They chose a card. They never showed anybody. They put it back and they shuffle. And you write then here 5. And then you tell them how this AI is getting so much better nowadays that just based on the number of times you've shuffled, it can know how many times. You click submit and it starts thinking. And then an unexpected delivery happens. Oh! What's going on? Sorry, my Ring doorbell app. Someone's at the door, guys. I'm filming this review. Sorry. Let me just open it up. Oh, hello? Hello? Is there a...
Oh, hi there. Got a delivery for you.
A delivery? What is it? Can you show?
I'm not sure. It's got no name on it.
That's weird. Can you show us what it is?
Yeah,
so the 5 of Hearts, right?
It's just that.
What? And then there you go. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Can you put it in the post box, please? Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So you can communicate with a doorman and they reveal that card, and essentially any card that they freely name. What you just saw is the most basic, presentation of exactly what you're getting. Now, we will talk about the tutorial very soon, and you will get a lot of full performances by Gaz, and they're much better than that was, but that was just a way to show you exactly what you get. It's a really cool reveal because it is something new I've never seen before, where they generally freely shuffle, choose any card, and then before you can do the trick, you're interrupted out of nowhere by someone at your door. And obviously you have these apps nowadays where actually you can communicate to your doorbell and they reveal a card, which is pretty cool. Now let's talk about the tutorial. So the tutorial is 31 minutes long and it isn't shot at an incredibly high quality. It's just at his house with his brother. You meet Gaz's brother, who's actually the guy who programmed the app, but Gaz had the idea of it. So he went to his brother and they talk about a little bit how they came up with it. And then you get to the main basics. Now this app does work on both iOS and Android, by the way, so that's already a positive to know. Very cool. And they tell you on both perspectives of how to set it up on, first of all, an iOS device, and then how to set it up on an Android device. Then you're going to be taught how to customize your home screen to make it look like your actual home screen, because by the way, this looks like an app now, so now you can just leave the app and you can go back to your home screen, which is the same as earlier, which is really cool. So that's a nice cleanup that they have, which I thought was great. Then you're going to be taught obviously how to input the card, because you can force a card, but I don't think there's a point to force a card when they could name one freely, and in front of them you are inputting it as you're swiping. And you get these obviously pre-made videos without revealing too much for both daytime and nighttime. So if you're performing in the night or somewhere towards the evening when it's dark outside, obviously it would be weird if someone in your doorbell was reaching out and it's like daytime outside. So you actually have videos of every single card in the night, which is really cool. Then you're also getting a bunch of subtleties of presentations and lots of different presentational tips and how you reveal the card, how you communicate to this doorman at your door, and exactly your scripting to use. You're also getting a nice bonus where Gaz actually goes over a few basic card forces that you can learn, but personally, I don't think you should use a force for this trick. I think that's the beauty of it, that it could be any freely named card. And then last but not least, as I said, you're gonna get free full performances at the end of this tutorial, and some of them have my good friend Lord Harry, and you even have the amazing Adam Dadzwell and so many other great people, and they all highly recommend this trick. So that's the tutorial. Let's talk about examinability. There isn't much to say about examinability here because this is happening on your phone. So there are other apps where usually they happen on the spectator's phone, so it's quite examinable. In this case, unfortunately, obviously the app isn't examinable, but I did mention that cleanup is really nice, as you could literally exit the app because they think it's an app, your doorbell app. You're literally presenting that you have an app, a Magic app. So it kind of reverse psychologically makes them think can't really be an app that, you know, is your real doorbell. But obviously they cannot touch the app because it is a fake app. So the doorbell app isn't actually a doorbell app, obviously. So you cannot really, you know, have the spectator change anything, click on mute or anything. But there shouldn't be a need to do so. So it's completely fine and justified. So let's get into the positives. This is quite a new reveal. I have never seen anything like it. It's a very unexpected trick, as is the name of the trick, unexpected delivery. You're literally about to perform a trick and out of nowhere, someone starts to be on your doorstep. So you're gonna answer it, obviously, and you apologize to your spectator. So there's this element of comedy to it. So it's funny, entertaining, and just fun to watch. And at the end, obviously, it is quite mind-blowing reveal. So it is really funny, exciting, you feel all the moods. Also, it's really nice that it works on both iOS and Android. I've noticed that some apps are only iOS only, so it's good that you have both. And of course, in terms of you as a performer, this is very easy to use. It's really easy to input. It's not really hard. The reveal is pretty simple. You do need to practice a little bit your scripting to make it look quite realistic, but with a few goes, you're gonna nail it down. And it is disguised really well as you swipe, so there's nothing to find. They can't really figure out how you're inputting it unless you're doing it really obviously. So again, practice is the key in Magic all the time. So what are the negatives? There aren't many negatives at all, but in my opinion, you know, there's been so many other apps out there. This is a very special one. It's something I've never seen before, but at the end of the day, it is just a playing card reveal or an ESP one in the future. So it's nothing really outside the box, crazy, spectacular, special. It is just a playing card reveal. But as I did say earlier, it is something unique, it is unexpected, and it's a fun trick that you would just perform really quickly and casually when someone wants to show a trick. You say, sure, let's do this. I mean, did you know AI is getting really crazy? And then you go like, you know, it's not the sort of trick you would just rely on to be your, you know, #1 thing you do during the night. Just something you have there to make something really fun, entertaining for your guests. Maybe in a restaurant setting or something like that, or in a home. Maybe not the thing you do at a corporate show, of course, because that'd be weird to receive a notification from your doorbell. And it might be said that this can feel like an app just because, you know, you're saying that you have a mind reading app, and then it is kind of like sneaky. But at the end of the day, that's totally fine and justified. Again, I think it's up to you as a performer in anything like this with examinability issues that you should just disguise it as well as you can, present it as well as you can, so there is nothing to find. So all in all, is this worth it? I mean, this is priced at £60 or 80 American dollars, which in my opinion is really well priced for it. But I have started to notice nowadays, after reviewing so many apps, the apps tend to be in the higher range of the pricing. Apps are hard to make. The programming that it takes on, the maintenance of the apps obviously takes a lot of money. So I completely understand why it might cost at the higher end. But at the end of the day, this is quite a nice thing to just buy and use in the real world. You're getting access to all future updates. You're getting access to an app on your phone for a long time and forever. It's not a subscription, so you buy it once and you get it forever. It's really cool. It's a really fun reveal. It's a special little trick, and I think I'd have so much fun performing it. As I've said, I have performed it. It's got really fun reactions. The reactions are very different. They're very just laughable. They're very like, oh my gosh, no way. What? This is so weird. This is crazy. It's really fun. It makes you as a fun performer, which I really, really like. So is it worth it all in all? I do think so. I think you would enjoy performing it. I'm sure. Think about the type of performer you are and whether this would suit your repertoire. I'm super curious to know. And that is it for this review. Like I said, I am curious to know, so leave a comment down below, please. If you own Unexpected Delivery or you think this is something that you might enjoy doing, please let me know your opinions. I'm so curious to hear them in the comments below. And once again, if you are new to this channel or this is not your first time watching me, but you still aren't subscribed, then please hit and smash that subscribe button. hit those notifications because these videos take a while to make and produce. So it really would mean the world to me. It's free to do. Just hit that subscribe button and it would mean the world. Thank you so much. You guys have been incredible and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.